Habits are an integral part of our daily lives, both beneficial and detrimental. The challenge arises when we find ourselves entangled in bad habits that hinder our personal growth and well-being. Whether it's procrastination, overeating, or excessive screen time, the frustration of wanting to change but struggling to do so is a common experience. However, understanding the mechanics of habits can empower us to break free from these patterns and cultivate healthier behaviors. To begin, identifying the bad habits we wish to change is the first step. These habits often manifest as behaviors that negatively impact our lives, leading to feelings of guilt or dissatisfaction. Take a moment to reflect on your daily routines. Is there a particular habit that stands out as something you'd like to alter? Perhaps it's the way you reach for your phone during moments of boredom, or the tendency to snack mindlessly while watching TV. Recognizing these habits is crucial as it sets the stage for meaningful change. Once we have pinpointed a habit, it's essential to delve into the underlying mechanisms of habit formation. At the core of this understanding lies the concept of the habit loop, which comprises three components: the cue, the routine, and the reward. The cue acts as a trigger for the habit, prompting us to engage in a specific behavior. The routine is the behavior itself, while the reward is the positive outcome we derive from it. For instance, consider the habit of scrolling through social media at night. The cue might be a feeling of boredom or anxiety. The routine is the act of picking up the phone and scrolling, and the reward is the momentary distraction or entertainment we receive. Recognizing this loop is fundamental to breaking a bad habit because it allows us to identify where we can intervene. The next step involves understanding our triggers, which are the specific cues that ignite our habit loops. Triggers can vary widely, encompassing emotional states, times of day, or particular environments. For instance, stress may trigger the urge to snack, while the sight of a couch might evoke a desire to binge-watch a series. By becoming aware of our triggers, we can begin to dismantle the habit loop. To gain insight into our triggers, consider maintaining a habit journal for a week. Each time you engage in the habit you want to change, jot down what led to that moment. This practice will help you unveil patterns and recognize the cues that prompt your behaviors. Once you have a clearer picture of your triggers, you can move on to the next stage: developing replacement behaviors. Replacement behaviors are the cornerstone of creating lasting change. Instead of merely attempting to eliminate a bad habit, we can replace it with a positive alternative that fulfills a similar need. For example, if stress prompts you to snack, consider substituting that behavior with deep breathing exercises or a short walk. The goal is to find an alternative that offers a comparable reward, thus satisfying the underlying need without resorting to the old habit. With your replacement behavior in mind, it's time to formulate a habit-breaking plan. This plan should be specific, realistic, and tailored to your lifestyle. For instance, if your goal is to reduce social media use before bedtime, your plan might state, "When I feel the urge to check social media after 9 p.m., I will read a book for 15 minutes instead." Writing down this plan and placing it somewhere visible serves as a constant reminder of your commitment to change. Tracking your progress is another vital aspect of your plan. There are numerous methods to do this, whether through a habit tracking app, a simple tally system, or a calendar where you can mark off successful days. The act of tracking not only provides motivation, but also fosters accountability, reinforcing your dedication to breaking the habit. As you embark on this journey, it's important to acknowledge that setbacks are a natural part of the process. Slipping up is common, and the key is not to let a single lapse spiral into a full-blown relapse. If you find yourself reverting to old behaviors, approach the situation with self-compassion. Reflect on what led to the slip-up, and consider how you can prevent it in the future. Remember, progress is rarely linear, and each stumble can be an opportunity for growth. To effectively navigate setbacks, employ strategies that foster resilience. Practice self-kindness, recognizing that everyone encounters challenges on the path to change. Learn from the experience. Assess what you can do differently moving forward. And most importantly, get back on track immediately. Don't wait for a designated time to restart. Take action as soon as you recognize a slip. Remind yourself of the reasons behind your desire for change and let that motivation propel you forward. As you continue to work on breaking your bad habit, patience is essential. While the popular notion suggests it takes 21 days to form a new habit, research indicates that the timeline can vary significantly, ranging from 18 to 254 days. Embrace this variability and celebrate small victories along the way, recognizing that each step forward is a testament to your commitment to personal growth. In conclusion, breaking bad habits is undoubtedly a challenging endeavor, but with the right tools and mindset, it is entirely achievable. By identifying habit loops, understanding triggers, developing replacement behaviors, creating a structured plan, tracking progress, and preparing for setbacks, you equip yourself with the necessary strategies to foster lasting change. Embrace the journey ahead with confidence, knowing that you possess the ability to transform your habits for the better. As you embark on this path, remember that you are not alone. Many share this struggle, and together, we can support one another in our pursuit of healthier, more fulfilling lives.